What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And right now is a very, very difficult time for a lot of people in the Madden community. There's a lot going on with the golden tickets. We're going to jump into it right away. But before we go ahead and get started, go ahead and slap that like button, bro. And go ahead and share, like, retweet, follow me on social media. All that good stuff at GmiasWorld, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. So you can see right there, you're going to have a weekly release of golden tickets. And a lot of you guys are like, yo, G, did you see what they did? Did you see that they raised the amount that you can put golden tickets up for? And now, you know, Ed Too Tall is like 5 million coins, and you know, what should we do? We're gonna go over some things that you should do and what you shouldn't do. These are very, very important do's and don'ts. What you're gonna learn here at this channel is that we don't do things that we would do even if we had the coin to do it. This is a very, very bad investment for anyone looking to do it. The last time I did something like spend that kind of coin was in Madden 20 when I bought a Bo Jackson for like 5 or 6 million coins, something like that. And then I rage sold him and made money off of it because it was a different type of game. And Bo Jackson, because of the way that the game was designed where you can run the ball no matter what, he was a hot commodity. In this game, it's not the same thing. So when you look at what's going on, a lot of what I told you guys about people holding the cards, you're starting to see now that they're back. You're seeing a lot of cards available, but the prices and the caps have changed. So your questions are, yo, G, should we actually do that? Should we go and invest in this? No, absolutely not. Just understand a couple things, right? If you spend 5 million coins on Ed Too Tall Jones, right? Just think about this. That just like logically try to understand it. If you spend 5 million coins on this card, and then for whatever reason you don't like him, or he doesn't add what you thought he was going to add to your squad, and you try to sell him back, I can guarantee you this, it's going to be more difficult to get rid of him than how simple it was to get him at that crazy price. A lot of you guys have been grinding a lot, so you guys have the coins, and it's not an issue, but reselling them is going to be a major, major issue. Because a lot of people, you know, you want the card, like obviously, like Ed Too Tall is a card I would want. I think he's endgame, but I don't think I would go Dallas Cowboys theme team for him or anything. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to go crazy to get him to 99 speed or anything. But I'm just saying, like, he would be an endgame card for me because I'm a Moss fanatic, right? But for you, it might not be the same thing. This is what's really, really funny about the whole situation, though. This card, Justin Lane, is absolutely garbage. This card right here, CJ Gardner-Johnson, absolutely garbage. But they were selling, somebody bought this guy for like 3 or 4 million coins yesterday because it's about the golden ticket and being able to say, yo, I got it and you don't. But the only time that that makes sense is if it adds something to your squad that's going to help you win. I can tell you this much, right? The only cards that probably would work out once they figure out what's going on and they add something to the game to kind of make the prices a little bit more, you know, relative to what's going on. The Tyreek Hill, I'll just let you guys know this right now. Because height and weight are so important in the game, he's a 5'9", 185-pound guy with 99 hit power. It's an absolute joke. So what's going to happen is you're going to run over him, or that free, you know, the 0 AP post-up with Hunt is going to throw him to the ground every time. Because it's a weight-based game. Every year Madden changes and we kind of figure out what's going on and then we go with it. People are actually buying this for 3-4 million coins. So I would just ask you guys nicely, even if you have the coins, to just wait it out. Because one of the things that has to happen, and the reason that I say it has to happen, is because they've already set the precedent. At some point, we're all going to get a Nat Fantasy Pack golden ticket. You know what I'm saying? Where you get to pick one. It may not be all of them, but at some point, everybody's going to get a Nat Pack. Now, when that happens, whether you spent 2.08, like somebody put it up right there, because they're realizing that nobody wants the card and it sucks. You see like how it's starting to change? It was just 2.64, 2.08 now. It'll continue to come down, but it's going to get worse when EA figures out a way to have people have a relatively decent amount of pulls, which will happen. In addition to the fact that it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a house rules. It'll be something that gives us a Nat version of a golden ticket. When will it happen? I don't know. I'm not certain about that point, but I'm pretty certain that it's going to happen regardless. All right? So now, hear me out with this. Say, for instance, right, for whatever reason, that you've already bought Ed Too Tall Jones, or you've purchased one of these golden tickets. My advice is this. I would try to get the coins back as fast as possible. Because what EA Sports is going to do, the blowback on Twitter is so wild that they're going to have to do something. There's no more GMM, so they don't have to really face the music like that and deal with you guys live, but they're going to try to make it so that people are able to understand, you know, yo, look, we did this as an attempt to fix it. Okay, just make sure you guys, it's a very, very unique situation that has happened over time, several times. And they always do the same thing. They eventually, like, you know, like when a power-up comes out for a card earlier in the year and the power-up was like 500K and then they put it in a solo, like they'll do something to say, look, we did this. Whatever that's going to be, don't get caught on the other side by purchasing this for 5+ mil and then you're the guy that's, oh, yo, it's 2 mil now. You see what I'm saying? Just don't be that guy. Myself, I'm going to wait patiently to see what they lay out. Even if we wait for the next release and they do a better type of, pull rate. Because I see some of my viewers spending $400, $500. Bro, you got families, bro. And even if you don't, put it in the bank. Go yield some interest. Like, do not invest in this game. You know, not at this kind of rate. I understand buying a bundle every now and again. We all do that. But this is very irresponsible if you guys are looking to get something out of what's going on right now. So that's just my advice. You don't have to listen to me at all. I'm just letting you guys know. They're going to have to do something to kind of make sure that, you know, everybody is not as upset. Because even like the dudes that are trash at the game that usually support them were going wild on Twitter. So this is an outright backlash. And like I said, very similar to what they did in 20 as far as price goes. Now, let me go ahead and explain something else to you guys. When you look at the banner right now, when you see what's there, you see how it says golden tickets are now available in store? The golden tickets are going to be there. So at any time you can pull one. The problem is when you guys saw at the top with the previous, the previous cover that they had, where it showed that the rate was boosted, which we all know to be a lie. So because of that now, if you were to say, you know what, I'm going to start pulling packs, G, I don't care. Your chances are even less than whatever the hell the boosted were before. If those were boosted, I don't want to know what accelerated is, dude. Like, them dudes, they forgot to press the button. Like, they're like, yo, you pressed the button? Nah, we ain't do it. Oh, it's the weekend. All right, whatever. I ain't going back to press it. That's probably what happened. Somebody had to press the button to boost it and left the office without pressing it. Yo, you going back? You care about the community? Nah, we don't care, dude. And they just went home, dude. And they're probably having the Trulies, bro. Like, right now. Like, hey, if you a man, don't be drinking Trulies around me, dude. But we ain't going to talk about that. The bottom line is this, though. Regardless of the route that you take, I would be very, very careful if you go and try to invest right now with the way everything is. Also, we made a decision and we got that Aaron Rodgers. I know you guys look at him like, yo, G, what's going on with that? If you weren't there with the stream, what I'm going to ask you guys to do is probably check out GmiasWorld Gaming a little bit later. You'll see why we actually got the Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to go, like I said, the Derek Carr and all that stuff, golden ticket, even if he was relatively fairly priced like they were last year when they were dirt cheap, we would try him out. If the cards are not good, it doesn't really matter. But what I am going to tell you is this. I figured something out about why everything is going on with overthrows that I'm going to really detail with you guys, because I think it may be a point that it will affect us not only for the remainder of Madden 22, I have a feeling that it's going to affect us in Madden 23 as well. So I'm going to break that down for you guys very, very soon. But just so you guys know, I've never felt a release. Like, hey, that sounded kind of crazy. But like, we're grown men, we ain't going to say that word that most of you guys say. I'm going to say it anyway because I'm a man, I say it again. I've never felt that kind of release like what Aaron Rodgers is doing right now, dude. Like, the ball comes out super duper fast, but it's one problem with him that many of you guys know that we're going to have to figure out. And I don't want to get rid of him yet, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to experiment with Josh Allen by adding another ability first, because we still have him. And then if I see a difference, we can go back to A-Rod, because A-Rod has a crazy, crazy release. So that with all of that being said, the final thing that I want to tell you to not do is don't start selling your cards for like 137, like 154. Just wait, bro. Because I guarantee you, it might make more sense to quick sell this guy for training and do something else for what's coming later. Not saying that they're going to give us a training variety pack, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have to do something that involves us getting a chance of pulling a golden ticket a little bit more frequently than the way it is right now. So just beware with that. Because even if you sold everything in your binder right now, nothing really has worth other than like Steve McNair and a few other cards that are on the market in addition to the golden tickets. So you'll be selling your cards for dirt cheap and not really getting anywhere near close what you actually need to get. So right now it's either golden ticket or bust, and I don't want you guys to go on the other route. All right, guys? So be patient. I'm pretty sure sometime during the week they're going to lay out a new route, and then we're going to follow it and go ahead and grab some of those golden tickets. All right, guys? Thank you guys so much for joining. Happy Mother's Day to all of you guys and your moms. May you have a blessed day. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.